2025, ladies and gentlemen, is gonna be the year, the year where everything is going to happen. And I almost wanted to put on a suit for you guys, and then I thought Lumberjack Tyler is the better version of of this. We do have a new update. Latest Rebirth. We have something to report on. Yazers. Let's go in there and let's check it out together. There's some interesting stuff. I read through this with a few players, and we've gone through the stuff, and there's a lot we can talk about here. This is just me talking about the update, so while you are playing, let me just run it in the background, let me talk about it. This is interesting. So, let's talk about the very first thing that was announced on the Discord server, and the very first thing that was announced was, one second, everything is super slow right now. There it is, macro ban has been lifted. What? Okay, that is wild. That is so weird. Like, first of all, I never had an issue with macroing, because I macro on other games as well. For example, like what I usually currently play is Beast Swarm Simulator. I macro a lot. I never understood why they wanted to just like throw people out there because they're macroing. Just because the players got so competitive and they thought it was unfair towards somebody that doesn't macro. I think this should have never happened. I think they should have never banned macroing. One thing that I do have to criticize them for, though, is none of y'all are getting unbanned, was said by Rose right after it. So wait out your ban duration if you currently was banned for macroing. I don't understand that. So if people get banned, and then they lift the ban, everybody that got banned for macroing now should be lifted as well. I mean, it's kind of like that people got into prison for smoking weed or something, and then, it's lifted, and then they're still in prison for it. It makes no sense. At that time, it was not proper, at that time, that rule was there, but I think people should definitely get out. I mean, that's just my opinion, but anyways, so this update is interesting. It really is. There's some the grinding part of the game has been lifted by 30%, so to speak. So let's get into it. Added automatic goal. By the way, first of all, it's called Quality of Life. QOL update. Whoever came up with that name it kind of fits. Kind of makes sense. So, added automatic goal quest that provides players with objectives based on their level and badges. That's nice. So they kind of like changed some quests that are more based value on the players, which means I guess there's a lot of percentages and math involved in that one. But yeah, that's good that they added it. Introduced a new map feature to track bosses, NPC, and other points of interest. Cool, but did anybody ask for that? I don't know. Did we need that? I guess, maybe, if it's in there, but I have no idea. Destination markers on the map now include labels for goals. Again, did we really need it? I'm not so sure. Implemented numerous console and mobile improvements. Okay, I guess there's a few console players. I remember Mark Trey, I think, was a console player. I've met like one or two console players. That's it. I don't know who else plays on my console. Same for mobile. There was a few that I've met also in the tournaments that played on mobile. I can't really think of a name right now, but there were a few. So, okay, nice. That's always good, I guess. Rebirth changes. This is a big one. Let me actually have a little bit of tea here. I just made that. I should have gotten a cup or a glass. Added a new Rebirth, which is Guardian. The new soft cap is 9,999. That's a lot. That is a lot. By the way, I'm still not quite awake. You can see it from my face. That's a lot. So rebirthing now, this is a big one. Rebirthing now will make you lose 25%, that's why I said maths, a lot of percentages, of your levels, and not all of it. Pfft, that's great. That is really nice. That is awesome. I wish we had that a little while earlier, but again, I think why they're doing it is because the player count is drastically dropping. It used to have like a very settled in 1,000 players above to 2,000, and now it has like 400 to 500. many people have left, including me. It just didn't pique my interest anymore, and that's why I left as well. But, you know, I'm not gone. As you can see, if there's something new, I'm definitely gonna check it out for you, but I'm just not actively playing it currently. Okay, so that's nice. Then there's some train and item changes. Trainers now drop between 1 till 3 items, while wandering trainers drop 2 times 2 until 5 What is wrong with my English today? 2 to 5 items. That's great. That's pretty cool. More items means less grinding. Less grinding. Potentially, I mean, I know what they're trying to do here. But that kind of, I don't know. We'll see. So, increase the item drop rate from, increase the item drop rate to 30%, up from 15%. So, another 15%. They could have just said that, but they're like, no, we already had 15%, and we're gonna add another 15. Improve the drop rate for higher tier items from trainers. That's good, I guess. I hope it's not gonna be, like, too broken. But, now let me tell you one thing. This game was very niche when it comes to grinding items. And the general population, the general Roblox population, would probably not be interested. Now, I don't know if this update dropped in a little bit too late, because this is funny. It's the same with ex-girlfriends, or, you know, okay, here's the thing. If you're in a relationship, and then you break up, then you realize what you have lost, and not in it. And I have a feeling, I mean, it's just a saying, right? I'm very happy in my relationship right now, but I'm just saying that, you know? Anyways, alright, whatever. I mean, it kind of feels like it now. They're like, oh damn, we should have probably done that earlier. But yeah, whatever. Let's go. Fusion system updates. Oh, that's a big one as well. That's huge. I mean, these changes, they're really good sometimes at making really good changes, but still not really adding anything new. And I think that's also an issue that many players have. Fusion failure no longer destroys items. What? That's wild. People are gonna run around with T6, T7s like crazy. The items tier remain the same. For example, failing to craft a tier 6 with 3 T5s will result in a T5, not destruction. Alright, that's pretty good. Increased maximum fusion tier to 8. Wow, we have tier 8s now. That is crazy. Does that mean they had to drop some of the power of the tier 6s and tier 7s? Is that what they were doing? I hope not, because people would be super angry about that. Parts that are T3 now have levels, and part EXP can be earned by interacting with objects like rocks and trainers. Okay. I did not understand anything. Parts that are T3 plus now have levels, and part EXP can be earned by interacting with objects like rocks and trainers. So you can level your T3 pluses? So that's what I'm getting out of it here. What does that do? Does it make it stronger? Well, I hope it does. Parts gain incremental power boosts as they level up. Max boost 10% at level 99. Yeah, that's math. Too much math for me. Parts can evolve once they reach max level. Ah, that's the idea. Okay. Evolution resets the parts level to 1. Ugh. And incurs a significant cost based on the parts generation. Okay, so what they're trying to do here is like, some of them have evolutions, which means you can like evolve them to another, you know, thingy, and you have to level them first of all. Like, you have to max level them, get a little bit more of playtime out. I think that's the idea here. UI and interaction improvements. So reduce cooldown for lock all, blah blah blah. Never seen any issues there. So daily quests no longer auto track by default. That's pretty good. Black market functionality now operates like a case opening system. Well, I don't know if that is too good. I'm not so sure about that one, but yeah, case opening, you click, yeah. They have to be careful though, because Roblox kind of like, was it Roblox like this gambling situation? They banned this? I don't know. Anyways, added a buy 10 option for all players with an instant spin game pass. That's good. Because the instant spin game pass, I mean, let's be honest, like, who used it? I mean, I have it. Like, I think I have it. I don't even know if I have it. But yeah, Whatever. Boss battle improvements. There's a lot of boss battle stuff here. So added new UI for boss battles. The UI displays detailed information about the boss to help players make informed decisions about their builds. This is actually pretty good. That's very nice. The new boss battle UI also allows players to select the difficulty for boss for increased rewards. Okay, that's cool too. So basically you can make it harder so you can get better rewards out of it. Like a higher chance of getting this. That's pretty cool. To access the UI approach any boss and initiate a fight, the UI will appear. Okay, good. Added selectable difficulties for bosses that scale rewards. Okay. Shuffled item drops for bosses to ensure they feel more fair. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of stuff that they did. What they don't know though is that these QOL changes, they're good for the game, but I don't know if they really help the player count. PvP and clan battles. PvP changes. You can now fight the same player up to 3 times within a 1 hour window. The reason why they put that in is so other people can't build up their clan power points and just basically cheat themselves into the leaderboards. That's why they initially got this in there, so they can't always fight each other. I remember some of the people did that, and they told me about it, and, you know, use the system. Anyways, adjusted PvP cooldown logic. Players can now engage the same opponent up to 3 times within the 30-minute window. That's the one that I meant. You know, so I guess, yeah, they adjusted it a little bit, so you can do it a little more, but not too much. PvP cooldowns now apply to power transfer in clan battles to prevent score selling or transfers between clans. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cheatery going on within these clans. I mean, I like the people, most of the ones that I met, but some of them, man, too competitive over a block game. Anyways, introduced a new scoring formula for clan battles. Yeah, I've never been in clan battles. Up to this date, I have my clan, still not banned. That's it. Okay, and then we have fixed issues with time stop. Significantly improved the ranked mode experience. Both players in ranked now scale to level 5000. Resolved. This is the stuff that, I don't know, not too interesting to me. Anyways. We got it. Wait, what does he want? Like, he's been here around here the entire time. Like, he's been around here the entire time. Is there anything that was said? Oh, wait. I can't even open it. This is so weird. This is a new bug that I have. I can't even click the chat anymore. This is wild, right? Overall, this stuff is good for the game, I would say. I think it's a pretty good change. Let me go into the boss and see if I can actually see if there's any difference when I'm clicking on it. Yep, let's go, blah, 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 blah. Let's go do this. That's pretty cool. Okay, so how much? This one's 1%. This one's, nothing changes on this one, on the aura. A ton more money, a ton more EXP. I'm probably not going to be able to do this, but you're going to be able to get it. This is a nice UI. I think this is a nice change. Overall, this whole, level 25,000. Yeah, I'll be doing videos on this stuff very soon to see how far I can get into this, but interesting to say the least. Interesting stuff. But yeah, we'll see what's going to happen, guys. I'm interested, you know, what they're gonna do. But on the other side, I'm also a little cautious, so I don't know what's going to happen. Overall, this is a good update. It's a really good update. Nice QOL changes, really good changes overall. Just nice changes. Will it bring back? You know, I mean, they did this so they can get back the macroing players. They need to unban these people ASAP. This is just my opinion. I mean, I don't even know who's been banned. I don't have any friends that I would prefer to be unbanned. Like, I just don't know who's been banned about this, but they need to be unbanned ASAP. I mean, getting banned over a macro is just wild. It's just crazy. I said it back in the day. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna stick to my guns. It wasn't necessary, but anyways, that's my opinion. I think this is a good update. This is always, again, a step into the right direction. The question, though, is, and it will remain, can they rebuild the player base they once had? Many people have left, and now they were like, alright, whatever, F it, and we're gonna, you know, do this now. They should have done this a long time ago. That's just my personal opinion. Better late than never, but That's it. Will it bring back the people of Bladers Rebirth? Will it thrive again? I hope so. But they need to stop those QOL changes, and they need to get into making content. They need to make new maps, new content, new bosses, new auras, and overall, and this is what I'm going to tell you right now, overall new features. The game is in need of new features. Now, I don't know if they are like done with it all. They have no ideas anymore. I don't know, but the game needs new stuff. And I hope that they will get into it, and I'll be reporting about it. Anyways, thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.